Good afternoon. Welcome to the John Swayze Theater here at the New School of Northern Virginia. My name is Steve Elm, and I'm Director of Theater here at the New School of Virginia. First things first, please turn off any mobile devices or put them on vibrate. And there will be a 10-minute intermission between Acts 1 and Acts 2. Question, how many people here are familiar with the book or the film The Outsiders? S.E. Hinton wrote this book in 1965, I believe. She was 16 years old, and it was published when she was 17 years old, and has since been made into a film. Our adaptation is by the playwright Christopher Sturgill, and it captures all the complexities of both the book and the film. So, enough about that. The play's a thing, so I give you The Outsiders.
Hey, Mr. Simon, it's Boney Boy. I didn't realize it was still late. I forgot. I'm calling about the theme assignment for English. How long can it be? Not less than 5 pages, but can it be longer? Longer than 5 pages? As long as I want. It's all in my head if I can sort it out. First, I have to sort it out. As soon as I get it together. No later than that. Thanks, Mr. Simon. The place to begin. I'd gone to a movie. When I stepped out into the bright sunlight from the darkness of that movie house, I had only 2 things on my mind: Paul Newman and a ride home. I wish I looked like Paul Newman. He looks tough and I don't. Another thing, it's a long walk home with no company, but I usually loan it. I like to watch movies undisturbed so I can really live with the actors and get into them. I'm different that way. I mean, my brother Soda never cracks a book at all. And my older sister Derry works too hard to be interested in a drawing or a picture, so I'm not like them. And nobody in our gang digs books and movies the way I do, so I loan it. Greaser! And I'm a greaser. Greasers can't walk alone too much or they'll get jumped by the socials. I'm not sure how you spell that, but it's the abbreviation for the socials. The jet set, the rich kids. We're poorer than the socials. I reckon we're wilder too. But not like the socials who jump greasers and throw beer blasts for kicks. Greasers are almost like hoods. We steal things, have gang fights, and drive old souped up cars. I don't mean I do though. Jerry would kill me if I got in trouble with the police. Ever since Mom and Dad died, the 3 of us only get to stay together as long as we behave, so we try to stay out of as much trouble as possible. I'm not saying that either the socials or the greasers are better. That's just the way things are.
Hey, Grease. A criminal by yourself, Grease.
Leave me alone!
I couldn't think of it.
Stay away from me!
Be out here all alone. We're gonna do you a favor, Grease. We're gonna cut off that long, greasy hair. Need a haircut, Grease?
No!
I'm gonna cut it real close. How'd you like it to start just below the chin?
Are you crazy? Soda, Derry!
Shut him up!
I see someone!
Okay,
Derry!
Grease.
Call the cops!
He's asking for it.
Coming!
Gonna have to give you another appointment, Grease.
Honey boy!
Honey boy!
He got you? No, all talk, nothing.
You're cruising our territory.
So scum, come on!
Are they okay? They didn't hurt you?
A little spooked, that's all. Compared to what they did to you, nothing. Nothing at all.
They have to stop jumping us. They have to stop.
What's in your hand?
It isn't anything. Never mind, Bunny Boy.
Johnny!
I can't take another beating. I can't take it, Bunny Boy. Good enough for my father.
Pony boy? Pony? Are you okay?
I'm okay, Derry, quit shaking me.
They didn't
I'm
cut
okay.
it. They didn't cut it.
Sorry.
You're never sorry. Not about anything. The kid's okay. You're an okay kid, Bunny.
Did you catch him?
Not really this time.
Hit the car with a couple of rocks. I don't think they like that.
I didn't know you were out of jail, Dallas.
Good behavior. Got off early.
Pony boy, what were you doing walking by your lonesome?
I was coming home from the movies. I didn't think that
You don't ever think. I mean, at least not at home or anywhere where it counts. You must think at school with all those good grades, and you've always got your nose in a book. Do you ever use that head of yours for common sense? Mr. Reed Bub. And if you had to go alone, you at least should have taken a blade with you.
No matter what I did, you wouldn't like it.
Leave my kid brother alone here. It ain't his fault. He's socially to jump us, and it ain't his fault he likes to go to the movies. And if he's been carrying a blade, it would have been a good excuse to cut him to ribbons.
Look, when I want my kid brother to tell me what to do with my other kid brother, I'll ask you, kid brother. Next time, get one of us to go with you. Any of us will.
Speaking of movies, I'm walking over to the Nightly Double tomorrow night. Anybody want to come?
The time, work.
You're always working.
I've got a choice.
Soda pop?
We can have Sandy for the game.
Glad to hear you say that.
Sandy, can you stay?
No,
Things at home have to go.
I've got a choice.
Too bad, Johnny Cake. You and Pony Boy want to come?
Me and Johnny, all right? You come, all right?
It ain't a school night.
Since it ain't school night.
I don't get boozed up, I'll find y'all.
Hey, I'll catch you getting boozed up.
Derry.
He means boozed up.
I've seen you lots of times.
When?
Tippet's right. Soda gets drunk lots of times. At drag races, at dances. Only he never touches alcohol.
Come on, Sandy.
It's true. You don't need alcohol. He gets drunk on just plain living.
Probably I'll find y'all.
Two-bit. If you're headed towards my place, I mean, if you're in that direction, could I park way?
Happens I'll be going right by your place, Johnny Cake. Right by your door.
Two-bit. Thanks.
Remember how Johnny looked after the socials beat him up? Why do they hate us so much?
That's just how it works. We're greasers.
I'm reading this book for English, Great Expectations. And that kid Pip, he reminds me of us. The way he's marked down for not being a gentleman or anything. And the way girls wouldn't even give him a chance.
It's only a book, Pony.
It happened to me. One time I was in biology and I had to dissect a worm. And the razor wouldn't cut, so I used my switch.
Pony!
I forgot what I was doing or I'd never done it. The moment I flicked it out, this girl beside me kind of gasped and said, "Wow, they are right. You are good."
A Soch? Was she pretty?
She looks real good in yellow, but don't tell Derry. She'll say I never thought again.
Probably would. When she hollers at you, she don't mean nothing.
Like hell.
Better get home before Mother gets hacked off. I don't want to miss the game tomorrow.
You miss it for anything. Pick you up at home.
Better meet me. I'll be at the dingo.
She's different
From what?
from the only other girls that look at greasers. Loud, tough girls who swear too much, wear too much eye makeup.
She doesn't have it easy. She's got school, a job, and nothing but trouble at home.
Hey, Soda,
Yeah,
how come you dropped out of school? Hardly stand there without you.
it's because I'm dumb. The only things I was passing were auto mechanics and gym.
You're not dumb.
I am. Shut up and I'll tell you something. Don't tell Derry.
All right.
I think I'm gonna marry Sandy. After she gets out of school and they get a better job and everything. I may wait till you get out of school to help Derry with bills.
Tough enough. Only wait till I get out so you can all keep Derry off my back.
Don't be like that. I told you, she doesn't mean half of what she says.
Sure.
Maybe we deserve a lot of trouble we get. Dallas deserves everything he gets, and she got worse if you want the truth. And Two-Bit, she doesn't want or need half the things he swipes on the stores. But it's not like that with Derry. Derry doesn't deserve to work like an old woman when she's only 20. Even with the scholarships, there wasn't enough money for college. Derry doesn't go anywhere and she doesn't do anything except work. But she's got hopes for you, you dig?
Then why does she bug me so much?
Well, you're the baby. I mean, she loves you a lot. Savvy.
You're wrong. Derry don't love anyone or anything. We're just another mouth to feed to her.
Better get on with your homework.
You in love with Sandy?
I know.
What's it like?
It's real nice. This book you're reading for English.
Great Expectations.
Great expectations.
We were a little early for the drive-in, so we walked around talking to all the greasers we knew, leaning in car windows, hopping in back seats, getting in on who was with who stole what, when, and why. By then, it was dark enough for us to sneak in under the back fence of the drive-in.
Go home, both of you! Cry out!
Come on, Johnny Cake. Alright, look, we'll slide under.
Why don't we just pay?
Follow me.
You know he hates to do things legal.
Move it, Pony Boy. Sure, Dallas.
You really made him mad.
I don't care. You object?
Bob and Randy are disgusting. I wouldn't want to sit with them either.
You know what? They need a lesson. We came to see a movie. We're gonna see a movie.
Bikinis on Muscle Beach.
It must be something about J.D. Salinger.
Really?
Marcia.
Is hair real or a wig?
Stop that!
Guess it's real. Want to check if I'm real?
Dallas!
Watch the picture.
Bikinis on Muscle Beach. Want to see some real muscle?
Get your feet off my seat and shut up!
Who's gonna make me?
That's the greaser that jockeys for this last day
I
sometimes.
know you two. I've seen you around rodeos before.
It's a shame you can't ride, Bill, half as you can talk.
You two bear race, huh?
Leave us alone or I'll call the cops.
Oh my, you've got me scared to death. You ought to see my record sometime, baby. Want to know what I've been in for?
Just leave us alone. Why can't you be nice and leave us alone?
Never nice. Want some 7-Up?
I wouldn't drink it if I was starving in the desert. Get lost, Cliff! You gonna start on us now?
No.
Don't look the type. What's your name?
I wish you hadn't have asked. It's Ponyboy Curtis.
What an original, lovely name.
Well, my dad was an original person. I got a brother named Soda Pop, and it says so on his birth certificate.
My name's Sherry, but I'm called Sherry because of my red hair. Cherry Balance.
I know. You're a cheerleader. We go to the same school.
You don't look old enough for high school.
Well, I'm not. I got put up here in grade school.
What's a nice, smart kid like you running around with trash like that for?
I'm a Grease, same as Dallas. He's my buddy.
I'm sorry, Ponyboy. Your brother, Soda Pop. He works at a gasoline station. DX?
Yeah.
Oh man, your brother sure is one doll. I might have guessed your brothers. How come you're lucky?
It's not every day I hear a good-looking Soch say something like that.
How come we don't see him in school?
He's a dropout.
Oh boy, Johnny Cake. For you. For the redhead who likes muscles. Might cool you off.
This might cool you off, Greaser. Once you learn to talk and act decent too, I might cool off.
Fiery, huh? Well, that's the way I like them.
Leave her alone, Dallas!
What'd you say, Johnny Cake?
You heard me.
Leave her alone.
Johnny, you might want to beat that!
Leave her alone.
Hey, you had me scared.
You sure didn't show it. Nobody talks to Dallas like you did.
But I saw you do.
One time, some guy told Dallas to move over at a candy counter, and he belted him so hard he knocked a tooth loose. You got some cuts, Johnny.
Will you cool it, Ponyboy?
Y'all come sit up here with us. You can protect us.
Might as well.
Okay.
How old are y'all?
14.
16.
That's so funny. I thought you were both.
16.
How come y'all ain't scared of us like you were Dallas?
Well, first he didn't join in the way he was talking. And then he made him leave us alone. And then, when we asked you to sit up here for the night, you didn't act like it was an invitation to make out.
Oh.
I've heard of Dallas Winston. And he seems mean. Not you two.
Sure, we're young and innocent.
No, not innocent. You've seen too much to be innocent. Just not dirty.
Dallas is okay. He's tough, but he's a real cool guy.
He'd leave you alone if he knew you.
Well, I'm glad he doesn't know us.
It's funny in a way, I kind of admire him.
Weren't you yelling at someone a little while ago?
Yes, our dates. They brought us along some booze.
I don't want to sit out a driving and watch someone get drunk.
You really made him
I
mad.
don't care. Okay, greasers, you've had it!
Glory, Tubin! You want to scare us to death? Johnny, you alright?
Kid, come on, Johnny.
Hey, Two-Bit.
Sorry, kid. I forgot. Who's this? Your great aunts?
Great grandmothers, twice removed.
A smart one. How'd you two get picked up by a couple of greasy hoods like Tony and Johnny?
We really picked them up. We're Arabian slave traders, and we're thinking about Shanghaiing them. They're worth 10 camels apiece.
5. They don't speak Arabian. Say something in Arabian, Johnny Cake.
Will you cut it out, Two-Bit? Dallas was bothering them, and when he left, they wanted us to sit with them, to protect them against greasers like you.
Where is old Dallas? Tim Shepard's looking for him.
Out hunt some action.
He'll probably find some. He slashed the tires on Tim's car just for kicks. Which is no joke when he got to work to pay for him. So, they have a fight.
You don't believe in playing rough or anything.
Tim's okay. And a fair fight ain't rough. Blades are rough. So are chains and eaters. Oh, pool sticks. But skin fighting ain't rough. Dallas got caught, he pays up. No sweat.
Yeah, boy, real simple.
Yeah, and if he gets killed or something, you'll just bury him. No sweat.
You dig okay, baby.
Pony boy, will you come with me to get popcorn?
Sure. Y'all want some?
Y'all watch movie. Come on.
I don't think I have your numbers.
What numbers?
Street address and telephone.
Maybe I have a piece of paper somewhere.
Here's that. The girls who watch the movies will watch the movie.
Cherry didn't really want popcorn. She wanted to talk.
Your friend with the glasses. She okay?
She's alright. She's not dangerous like Dallas, if that's what you mean.
Johnny's been hurt real bad, hasn't he?
Worse than that. It was the socias.
I don't want to watch bikinis on Muscle Beach. I want to hear about this.
Well, Soda and I were kicking rocks down the road, and we noticed Johnny's jacket on the ground, and there's a lump the other side of the lot, and a moan. Soda got there first and turned him over. I nearly puked. We're used to seeing Johnny banged up. His father clobbers him a lot, but nothing like this. Soda was on his knees holding him, his body all limp, giving him little shakes, saying, "It's okay, Johnny Cake, it's okay." Then Two-Bit was there, and suddenly she had nothing smart to say. And Dallas came too, swearing under his breath, and then he turned away, and he was sick. Dallas! When Soda realized it was Johnny holding him, he couldn't stop shaking and crying. He said there was a whole bunch, a blue Mustang full.
Blue Mustang?
He tried to run, but they caught up to him. One of them had rings on his hands. That's what cut him up so bad.
You have to believe me, Pony Boy. Not all socials are like that.
Sure.
That's like saying all greasers are like Dallas Winston. I bet he's jumped a few people.
Lots of times.
This may come as a surprise, but things are rough all over. Socials.
And why are we so different?
Well, you're more emotional. We're sophisticated. Cool to the point of not feeling anything. I'll catch myself and realize I don't mean half the things I'm saying. I'll rave about river bottom parties and beer blasts, but I don't really think that they're cool. I've never told anyone that. You're the first person. Why is that?
Because I'm young, and I'm a greaser, so you don't have to keep your guard up.
For a kid, you're awful smart.
I'll probably outgrow it. We're about to get some popcorn and head back.
The picture's in it. You read a lot, don't you, Pony Boy?
Yeah, why?
I could just tell. I bet you watch sunsets. I used to watch them too, before I got so busy.
Y'all eat all the popcorn?
It was delicious.
How will we get home? Maybe I should call my folks for a ride.
I can lock you.
It's 20 miles.
It's still early, and if we get started right away, we can get to your house by the...
Johnny, I got a car at my place. It'll take 10 minutes to walk there. It runs real good. I could drive you.
Trying to figure out what's the cool thing to do.
Two-Bit's car okay?
It's a wreck, but Two-Bit will get you home.
Thanks, Two-Bit. Let's start walking.
Aren't we adventurous?
You'd rather call your parents?
Nah.
Oh God, I should run ahead and clean out the back seat.
We'll walk together.
I hope there's enough gas.
Cherry, look what's coming!
Man, that's a tough car. Mustangs are tough.
What are we gonna do?
Stand here. There's not much else we can do.
Who is it? The FBI?
It's Randy and Bob.
A few more socially elite checkered shirts set in the back.
Your boyfriends?
That was close.
It's
What is?
Lou.
John, tell me, why do they call you Johnny Cake?
Oh, well, his name's
They
Johnny.
have to get home. Gotta move it, guys.
So, Johnny, when you say tough, it's a tough car. What do you mean by that?
It means that
I was asking Johnny.
It means okay. Real right. Sharp. Like how you and Marcia are two tough girls.
Got any brothers and sisters at home to help the thing?
No. Ponyboy's lucky. He's got two.
I'm lucky to have soda pop.
And dairy.
Are you crazy?
Don't talk much about your older sister.
What's to talk about?
Tell me what she's like.
She's a cool chick.
She's hard as rock and about as human. She's got eyes like frozen ice. I'm a pain in the neck to her.
hold on.
Hey, it's true. She put me at home if she could. She'd do it too if so let her.
That ain't right, Pony
You
Boy.
got it all wrong.
Hey, you just shut up, Johnny Cade. Derry don't want me at home, and we all know you ain't wanted at home either.
How could you talk to Johnny like that? How could you do that? I mean, Johnny.
I'm sorry. I was just making a fool in front of everybody. I'm sorry.
It's the truth. I didn't want it, and I don't care.
Shut up talking like that. We couldn't get along without you.
Maybe I should call my folks for a ride.
Just don't seem fair.
What isn't fair?
Like Johnny's father being a mean drunk and his mother a selfish slob. Two-Bit's mother working in a bar to support her and her kid sister after her father ran out on them. Even Soda Pop, a dropout so he can keep me in school. And Dallas, he hates the world. And Derry, getting old for her time, trying to run a family and hold up to two jobs and never having any fun. While the socialist young greasers, just for kicks, they throw river bottom parties and beer blasts because they don't know what else to do.
I'm trying to explain.
Sure, things are rough all over our part of town.
That's the way things are. Like it or lump it.
They spotted us.
Blue Mustang?
Sherry, Marcia, listen to us.
You're making a big deal out of nothing.
Because we got a little drunk.
A little? You called reeling and passing out in the street a little?
Now look.
No, you look. I said I'm never going out with you while you're drinking. Too many things could happen.
Baby, you know we don't get drunk very
You're
often.
not hearing very good. I said never.
Sherry, Marcia.
And even if you're mad at us, there's no reason to be walking with these
What?
vermin.
Who you calling Vernon?
This is the little grease that needs a haircut.
And this is the social, the blue Mustang, and the rings on his hand.
Maybe you'd like a closer look.
Plus you.
Cool off, guys!
You Christians think you can pick up our girls? Our girls!
You're out of your territory. You better watch it.
Next time you pick your own kind. Dirt.
Listen, greasers, we got 4 more in the back seat.
Then pity the back seat.
If you're looking for a fight,
Should we run for it? Too late now.
hey, I asked you, if you're looking for a
You
fight,
mean if I'm looking for a good jumping? You outnumber us. You'll give it to us.
Hey, yeah, you got it right. Okay, kid, you want a repeat performance?
You touch that kid, I'll call the police.
hold it a minute.
Yo, what?
I want to fight, so go home with you. First you wait in the car.
Wait.
Don't want to fight.
Hey, we ain't afraid of them.
I can't stand fights. I can't stand them. Bob, yes or no?
Well, wait 1 minute. You think I let a little grease get away with walking my girl?
To the car.
I'll see you later, Grease.
Too dangerous. It's better if we go with them, Pony Boy.
I know.
Don't take it personally. It's just you see them in the halls at school and don't say hi.
It's just the way things are. Yeah, I know.
You can't even let our parents see us with you.
Let's not push the 1-minute warning.
It's time. I just hope I never see Dallas Winston again.
Why? Because he's one of us?
No, just because I might fall in love with him. How would that be for trouble?
Marcia's phone number. Must have been out of my mind to ask for it. Probably phony anyways. I'm gonna go play a little snooker. Hunt up a poker game. I don't know, those girls were tough.
But if they see us at school, they can't even say hi.
That's your worst problem.
They saved us from a fight, Pony Boy. I'm really glad we didn't have to fight.
Hey, we've done
I
okay.
don't understand. I couldn't take it again. I'd rather kill myself or something.
Whoa, you can't talk like that. You can't kill yourself.
I gotta do something. Maybe I'll sleep out here in the park tonight. listen to the water in the little fountain. Pretend it's a waterfall somewhere in the mountains. There's gotta be some place where there aren't any greasers or socias, just people.
Out in the country. When we have the whole family together, we go out in the country. Just people.
Let me tell you something crazy. I think I like it better when the old man's hitting me. At least, I know that he knows who I am. I walk in that house, no one says anything. I walk out, no one says anything. I stay away the whole night, nobody notices. At least you've got soda. I ain't got nobody. Shoot, you got the whole gang. Not like having your own folks care about you. Not the same.
Johnny went to sleep right away. And since I was asleep too, and dreaming, I brought Mom and Dad back to life. Mom to bake things, and Dad take the pickup out early to feed the cattle. My mom was golden and beautiful. When I woke up, I thought, glory, what time is it? Johnny was still asleep, and just thinking about facing Gary at this time made me shake. And when I got close to home, I could only see if they're asleep.
Pony boy, do you know what time it is? Well, it's 2 in the morning, kiddo. Another hour and I would have the police out after you. Where were you?
I was sleeping in the lot with Johnny.
You what?
Boy, where you been?
We were both talking, and we both dropped off.
It never occurred to you that your siblings might be at home worrying their heads off and afraid to call the police because it would get you thrown to boys' home so fast it would make your head spin. And you're asleep in the lot? What's the matter with you?
I said I didn't mean it.
Oh, I didn't mean to. I didn't think. I forgot. That's all I ever hear out of you. Can't you ever think of anything?
Gary.
Hey, you shut your smart mouth. I'm sick and tired of hearing you stick up for him.
Don't yell at him.
Pony boy, I didn't mean to. No, Pony!
I remember my first thought, I'll get Johnny and we'll run away. I thought, at least things couldn't get worse. I was wrong. Hey, Johnny!
My fountain pony! Watch out!
What's wrong?
You can have look at this one, motherfucker.
Hey, let me go!
Dog, get down the back!
Let me go!
Take a drink of research!
Stop! Johnny!
You'll drown!
Help me, Johnny!
You'll drown! This time you stay on grease! Come on! Zach! Zach!
Johnny! What happened?
Killed him!
You killed him? Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
Go ahead. How afraid he was.
This can't be happening. You killed him?
They were drowning you. You were about to die. You know, those red when I stabbed him.
They put you in the electric chair for this kind of thing, Johnny. What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
First thing, keep your mouth shut.
Dallas?
The socials were cruising our neighborhood.
They were killing Pony Boy. Why?
I see. Police will be here any minute. You need money, and you need a plan. Darius would know about this? Oh boy, howdy. I itching to be going to tell Derry.
Don't tell him.
Put this on, he'll die of pneumonia for the cops get here. There's $50 in the pocket.
What do we do now?
Hop the 315 freight to Wintersville. There's a abandoned church on top of Jay Mountain with a pump in the back. So you don't have to worry about water. Buy supplies of food as soon as you get there this morning when the story gets out. Then, don't stick your noses out until I come and get you. Get going.
Dallas. Thanks.
I thought New York was the only place I could get mixed up in a murder rap.
Murder rap?
Get going!
beginning to get light.
The old church is over there. Dallas was right.
My dreams come true. We're in the country.
You go wait at the church. I'll go over to the store to get supplies. Be there first thing when they open.
I wonder what the guys are up to back at home.
I can imagine.
I can imagine too. Later, we found out.
Maybe Dallas knows something.
He didn't say.
Or maybe he knows something. When the police worked him over, he said he thought they were headed for Texas.
Do you think maybe
One thing for sure, they're not headed for Texas.
first time I missed work?
If you want to go on in,
Maybe he'll just think to give us a phone call.
disappointed, if there's some money and if no one's around it.
Okay. No news. We've both been up all night.
How'd you make it at home?
Not good. The worst.
That bad?
I said the worst. We need to talk.
I'm getting a little nervous.
I can't stay at home anymore. I have to get out right now.
You can always stay here, Sandy.
How can you get out? Right now?
How can I stay? I've been up all night too.
You should have called.
Soda Pop. I'm going to Tallahassee, Florida. My grandmother lives there. I'm going to live with my grandmother in Florida.
Hold on. You don't have to do that. You can stay here. You're a dairy. You don't have to go to
I
Florida.
can't stay here.
We get married. We're gonna someday, so why not?
We're 16.
A couple weeks I'll be
Big
17.
difference.
No, Sandy. I won't.
I can't stay here. And I can't talk about it anymore. And I can't see you anymore.
What?
That's what I came to tell you.
But,
It's hard enough, Soda Pop.
but,
Don't make it worse. Don't do that.
okay. Okay, for now. It's been a bad night. You have to back off. Okay. All right, keep in touch. Give it a little time. Work things out.
When you see Pony Boy and Johnny, explain it to him. I sure love you.
Sandy.
Looks like another fight over the lot.
Goodbye.
All right, be right back.
Someone socials after 2-bit. Dallas is there.
I sure got great timing.
What about Sandy?
She has to visit her grandmother.
Are you okay?
Why not?
Second time I've been jumped since morning.
The social's a little tense this morning.
Tense. Hey, I heard you told the Fuzz Pony and Johnny were headed to Texas.
That would be one possibility.
Could you think of another possibility?
You'd have to ask them.
Man, look at that car. Corvette Stingray.
Look at the redhead. Dead guy's girlfriend. Hey, let's run that chick.
Don't touch her, Dallas.
What's this? You're coming on same as Johnny Cake.
How is John?
You wouldn't know about that.
What'd you know about Pony Boy?
The police think he may be heading somewhere southwest.
It's necessary to jerk me around like that. At least we all know about Bob.
Yeah.
Too bad about that.
Yeah. He's dead. Too bad.
Would you want to come in?
The whole reason I came here. This whole mess. Maybe it's my fault.
So what about it?
Maybe I can help.
You?
Come on, Dallas.
Look, maybe we can go with the dingo. I'll buy you a Coke and you can go.
Pony and Johnny need someone to testify and you want to make out of the dingo? I'm sorry, I have to go.
No, please. Wait.
For what?
It took you a lot of nerve to come here this morning.
Yes, it did.
Any message for the juvenile delinquents?
Yes. Tell them I said hi.
Dallas?
I really want to talk to her. Look, clear about this testifying. Hey, don't worry.
Just talk nice, Dallas. You hear me?
I always talk nice.
Tell them I said hi.
I heard they went to Texas.
Your kid brother's so smart. Why can't he locate a damn telephone?
I've been in church before, but this falling down of a place, it gave me a creepy feeling. What do they call it? Premonition? That's our signal.
No one paid any attention at the store. We're loaded up. We got a week's supply of bologna, 2 loaves of bread, box of matches, candy bars.
What else? More candy bars? And Gone with the Wind. How'd you know I've always wanted to read this book?
I remember you saying something about it once. I thought maybe you could read it out loud and help kill time or something.
Thanks.
We're in big trouble.
I'm still tired. And a little spooky. Things have been happening too fast, man. I'm tired.
Last night. Was it last night?
Last night we were walking Cherry and Marcia over to Two-Bits. Last night we were laying up in the lot, looking up at the stars.
Last night I killed that Bob. He couldn't have been over 17 or 18 years old, and I just killed him. I'm real tired, too.
The next few nights were the longest. We passed the time playing poker games and reading Gone with the Wind. Johnny was especially stuck up on Seven Gentlemen.
I bet they were real cool guys, riding off into sure death because they were gallant. They remind me of Dallas.
Dallas ain't got any more manners than I do. You saw how we treated those girls in the nightly double?
Yeah, but one night, I saw Dallas getting picked up by the fuzz, and he kept real cool. They were getting him for something that Cupid done, and he knew it. But he took the sentence without batting an eye, or even denying it. That's gallant.
So he's your hero now. Go back to sleep. Dawn, the next day. All the lower valley was covered with mist. The clouds had changed from gray to pink, and the mist was touched with gold. There was a silent moment when everything held its breath. Then the sun rose.
Golly, that's sure pretty.
Wouldn't it be cool to be able to paint something like that?
It's too bad it can't stay that way.
Nothing gold can stay.
What?
A poem. I was remembering it. Nature's first green is gold. Her heart is hue to hold. Her early leaves to flower, but only so an hour. It goes on.
Well, you can go on.
So leaf subsides to leaf, and Eden sank to grief. Dawn goes down to day. Nothing gold can stay.
Where'd you learn that?
Robert Frost wrote it. He means more to it than I'm getting at, though.
How come you remember it?
Because I keep trying to figure it out. I don't quite get what he means by it.
I never did notice clouds, colors, and stuff like that until you started reminding me of them. Seems like they were never there before.
I couldn't tell the others about stuff like that. Shoot, I couldn't even remember the poem around them. It's just you and sometimes soda. Maybe Cherry Valens.
I guess we're different.
Shoot, maybe they are. By that time, we'd eaten all the bologna, and I was sick and tired of it. We'd eaten all the candy bars as well, and I was dying for a Pepsi. By that time, we read up to Sherman's Siege of Atlanta, and I owed Johnny over $150 playing poker games.
You owe me.
I'd start to think I'd always lived in the church, or maybe the Civil War, or maybe both.
Honey boy, hear it?
Who do you think?
Glory, look at the church mouse.
Hey, Dallas! Johnny Cake. Never thought I'd be so happy to see you, Dallas.
So what's happening?
Oh, the fuss after us? How's Derry? Did the boys know where we were?
Hold it. I can't answer everything at once. Now, do you all want to eat something first? I skipped breakfast and I'm about starving.
You're starving.
If you'd like some bologna.
No thanks. Look, the fellas won't be looking for you around here. They think you lit out the other direction. Now, I got Buck's T-Bird parked down the road so we can... Ain't you two been eating anything?
What gives you that idea?
You both look terrible. The cops think you're in Texas.
Why Texas?
Oh, they know me. I get holded for everything that happens on our turf. I let it slide. You were heading somewhere else. They beat it out of me.
See what I told you? Gallant.
Now, do you all want to eat something or not?
Believe it.
It'd be nice to be in a car again.
Dallas always did like to drive fast, as if he didn't care whether he got where he was going or not. We came down that red dirt road so fast, Johnny and I got a little green. Then, we stopped at a Dairy Queen. First, was a Pepsi. Then, we started gorging.
I'm gonna start next on the banana splits.
About time you tell us what's going on.
The Socias and us are having all-out warfare all over the city. That kid you killed had plenty of friends. All over town, Socia against Greece. He can't walk alone at all. I've started carrying a heater.
A heater? Dallas, you kill people with heaters.
Kill him with switchblades too, don't you, kid?
Please, Dallas.
Look, if you carry a gun,
Don't worry, it ain't loaded. I ain't aiming to get picked off for murder. But it sure does help with a bluff.
All-out warfare? All over the city? Just one more day.
We're having it once and for all. Tomorrow night, us and the Socias, the vacant lot.
Tomorrow night?
You guys will miss it. We got a hold of the president of their social club and had a war council. So here's the deal. 1, no weapons. 2, if we run, things go on as usual. But if they run, they stay out of our territory, but for good. I don't care how many Socias show up, they're gonna run.
But what if they bring chains?
Hey, I didn't tell you. We got us a spy. That good-looking broad I tried to pick up in that you killed the Soch, the redhead, Cherry, what's her name?
Cherry! The Soch?
Man, next time that I want a broad, I'll pick my own guy.
We were getting the same advice from the Socials.
Cherry the Soch helping us.
Hey, she ain't Cherry the Soch.
Anyway, she said if Johnny comes to trial, she'll testify and say that the Socials were drunk and looking for a fight. And you only fought back in self-defense. How about that?
That would be a help.
Then I suggested we go on a ride in Buck's T-Bird. She said no and very politely told me where to go. What did you wrong in that?
Well, maybe you could have tried a little more conversation before making a move.
Conversation? This place is out of it. What do people do in the country for kicks? Play checkers?
We're going back to turn ourselves in.
What?
We're going back to turn ourselves in! I got a good chance of being let off easy. I ain't got no records. And both Ponyboy and Cherry can testify that I fought back in self-defense.
Once they get their hands on you,
I can't continue living my life inside of that church!
they put you in. You'll find out. Greece is gonna get worse than anyone.
I won't tell anyone that you helped us. And we'll give you what's left of the money.
You sure you want to go back?
It ain't fair for Ponyboy to have to go up to that church while both Soda and Derry are worried
Hey,
about
Derry
it.
don't!
Yes, she does! I guess my parents aren't worried about me or anything.
Boys are worried about you. 2 people was going off to Texas to look for you.
My parents, did they ask for me?
No, they didn't. Shorty, what do they matter? My old man give a hang whether I'm dead, in jail, drunk in the gutter. It doesn't bother me none.
Hey, I left the book back at the church. Let's go get it.
Get in the car. You would have saved us a whole lot of trouble if you came clean 5 days ago.
I was scared. I still am.
I ain't mad at you, Johnny. I just don't want you to get hurt. You don't know what a couple of months in prison can do to you.
Like it happened to you?
You get mean.
We got to the top of the hill, and Dallas slammed on the brakes. We couldn't believe what was happening.
Chloe, the church is on fire!
Let's go!
What for? Stay in the car.
But the people over there are gonna
It's not
die!
our problem. I swear to God, if you get back in this car.
What's going on?
I don't know. We were having a school outing and suddenly the place was burning. Kids with matches.
Our matches!
Stand back, children. Wait for the firemen.
Some of the children are still missing.
They're around somewhere.
No, they're missing. They're in the church.
We'll go get them! Don't worry!
No, wait for the firemen.
There ain't time!
What I remember, we grabbed a big rock and slammed it through the window, then pulled ourselves in. Hey, Johnny! Let me in! I got a little one! Out the window, little guy! You enjoying this, Johnny gang? There's another one back in the smoke!
Get out of there! Get out! The roof's gonna cave in! Forget the stupid kids!
Here's the last one! Who's going? Ah!
I think he's coming round. Thank you, Mrs. O'Brien.
Where are you taking me?
Lie back, kid. You're in an ambulance.
An ambulance? Where's Johnny? Where's Dallas?
They're in the ambulance right behind us.
Just calm down. You're gonna be all right. You just passed out.
I didn't pass out. Dallas hit me. He knocked me out.
Because your back was in flames.
It was? I couldn't feel it.
Your friend put it out before you got burned.
You're taking us to the police station?
The police station?
Why would we take you to the police station? We're taking all of you to the hospital.
Johnny and Dallas gonna be alright?
Which one's which?
Johnny, black hair. Dallas, mean looking one.
Dallas will be alright. He burned one arm while trying to pull the other kid out the window. Johnny, I'm not so sure about Johnny. A piece of timber caught him across the back. He might have a broken back.
He has severe burns. Severe. They're giving him plasma now.
It's better if you lie back. I swear you're three of the bravest kids I've ever seen. What are you, professional heroes or something?
I swear you three were sent straight from heaven.
The little kid's gonna be okay?
They're okay. Thank you. A lot of parents want to thank you.
Dr. Morris, report to emergency. Dr. Morris, report to emergency.
They checked me over, and except for a few scratches and a big bruise on my back, I was alright.
Hey, Dallas! If you ever do something stupid like that again, I'll beat the tar out of you. You hear me? Dallas!
Don't you ever.
Mrs. O'Brien was just talking to some reporters, and some people phoned up from the front desk. Claimed to be your family?
Soda and dairy!
That's what they said.
But how'd they know?
Phone number in your wallet.
Honey,
Soda!
where you been? Wait, she called us then.
Pony boy?
Dairy! Dairy, I'm sorry. I should have called. I meant to.
I thought we lost you like we did Mom and Dad.
Don't look like you got much sleep.
Hardly slept at all.
Neither did we.
Doctor, we're taking our kid brother home.
He'll be fine. There's no paperwork, so you can go on home.
I asked about Johnny and Dallas earlier, but no one would tell us anything.
Are you members of the family?
I only speak to members of the family.
Doctor, Johnny and Dallas don't have any family except us.
I think we're about as much family as they have.
Alright, Dallas Winston should be okay after 2 or 3 days in the hospital. One arm's pretty bad, but he'll get the use of it back.
Dallas is always okay.
Tell us about Johnny.
We already phoned his parents.
Tell it to us straight.
Johnny Cade is critical. His back is broken. He's in severe shock and suffering from third-degree burns.
What are you doing for him?
Everything to ease the pain, but because his back is broken, he can't feel anything below the waist. Even if he lives.
If! You said if he lives?
If he lives, he'll be a cripple.
Is he conscious?
In and out.
He keeps calling for Dallas and Pony Boy.
Can we see him?
Not now. What you need to do now is you need to go home and get some rest.
If he lives.
Dr. Morris, pick up line 4, please. Dr. Moore.
You wanted it straight. You got it straight.
That's right, Doctor.
Dr. Morris, pick up line 4, please. Dr. Moore.
You can phone in later and check with the nurses station on this floor.
We better go home. There's not much we can do here.
A pain was growing in my throat. I tried to think, maybe I'll wake up one day and everything will be back to the way it used to be. Except it was getting harder and harder to lie to myself. Tuba came over next morning, same as usual.
Can't believe a thing they put in the papers anymore. Couldn't believe 2 greasy-looking mugs could be heroes. How do you like being a hero? A big shot.
How do I like what?
Like being a big shot. Juvenile delinquents turn heroes. I like the term bit.
I guess we turned all of a sudden.
Talks about how you and Johnny risked your lives to save the children, and how, what else does it say? Oh, and how one of the parents said the little kids would have burned to death if it hadn't been for the 2 of you. Talks about the fight, too. You have to go to juvenile court for running away, and Johnny for manslaughter. If he survives.
Why did he keep saying if?
It talks about how Dairy and Soda are working so hard so you can stay together, and how you've been on the honor roll at school. And the reporter even puts in that you guys shouldn't be separated after working so hard to stay together.
Separated?
Don't worry, the juvenile court don't do things like that to heroes. So, I was thinking of looking in on Johnny Cake. Wanna come with me?
It's a little early. I don't know about visiting hours.
I can't wait for visiting hours.
Pony Boy!
Two-bit?
I know. You want to ride home in my car.
No thanks. I'm with someone. He wants to talk to Pony.
Who is it?
Randy Anderson.
Randy? Oh, why should I talk to Randy? He's a Soch. It's his fault Bob's dead. So Johnny's in the hospital. It's all I might be put in a home.
I know that. Randy knows that. Well, up to you two. I have to go.
I can walk you.
Maybe sometime.
Can we talk?
You know the rules. No jazz before the rumble.
I know the rules.
Keep it quick. We have to see Johnny.
I read about you in the paper. How come?
Maybe I felt like playing hero.
I wouldn't have done it. I'd let those kids burn to death.
You might have. You might not have.
Can't believe a greaser could pull a thing like that.
Hey, Greaser didn't have anything to do with it. You might have done it. It's the individual.
Maybe you're right. I'm not going to show at the Rumble tonight. I'm sick of all this. And no matter what you think, Bob was a good guy. He had a problem, but he was a real person.
How could I have known that?
You couldn't. And now he's dead. His mother had a total breakdown.
And who's to blame?
All I know, they spoiled him. They gave in to him all the time. He kept trying to make somebody say no, and they never did. He needed somebody to lay down the law, set limits, give him something to stand on. One time, he came home drunker than anything. Falling down, disgusting. He thought sure they'd raise the roof. Know what they did? They said it was their fault. They'd failed him. They took the blame. Maybe if his father had given him a belt instead, he'd still be alive. Only person ever told Bob no was Charlie Valance. No wonder he was so crazy about her.
I have to go to the hospital.
That kid, your buddy, he might die.
He might.
And tonight, people get hurt in rumbles and be killed. And it doesn't do any good. Even if you whip us, you'll still be at the bottom, and we'll still be the lucky ones with all the breaks. Greasers will still be greasers, and Soches will still be Soches. I'm gonna get out of this town.
Running away won't help.
I'm Mark Chicken if I punk out of the Rumble, and I'd hate myself if I didn't. So what can I do?
I'd help if I could.
No, you wouldn't. I'm a Soch. You get a little money and the whole world hates you.
No, you hate the whole world. I have to go. You to save those kids too. Same as we did.
Thanks, Grease. I didn't mean that. I meant...
My name's Ponyboy. Nice talking to you, Randy.
What did Mr. Super Soch have to say?
He ain't a Soch, just a guy. Just looking to talk.
You two, you shouldn't even be up on this level. Your friend's in critical condition, no visitors.
There's my buddy in there. Hey, lady, please!
It might be good for us to see him.
Let them go in, nurse. He's been asking for you. Can't hurt now.
Can't hurt now.
Fine, he's over there. Hey, Johnny Cake. Johnny Cake.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, I got a riddle for you. What's the safest thing to be when you meet a gang of social outcasts in an alleyway?
No. A judo expert?
No. Another social outcast.
You got your name in the paper for being a hero. Tough. I figure Southern Gentleman got nothing on you. The book that got burned. Could you get another one?
What book, Johnny?
He's talking about Gone with the Wind. He wants me to get another copy so I can finish reading it to him.
I'll go down to the drugstore and get him one. It's just downstairs. You two don't run away again.
Dallas is okay. And me and Derry, we're all right now. Johnny.
It hurts sometimes. It usually don't. I can't feel anything below the middle of my back. Pretty bad off, ain't I, Pony Boy?
You'll be okay. You gotta be. We couldn't get along without you.
I won't be able to walk again.
You'll get your legs back. You'll be walking in no time.
I'm so scared. I used to talk about killing myself, but now I don't want to die. It ain't long enough. 16 years ain't long enough, Honey Boy. There's so much I ain't done yet, and so much I ain't seen yet. That time that we were at the church in Windricksville was the only time I've ever been away from our neighborhood.
Johnny, you ain't gonna die.
That's right.
Ellis?
Still here, Johnny Cake? Your picture's in the paper. Mine too. A couple of the guys came by rubbing my face how I was gonna miss the Rumble. Said when they saw my picture, they couldn't believe it didn't have "Wanted, Dead or Alive" under it.
That's a good one, Dallas.
We're gonna win that fight tonight, Johnny. We're gonna clear out our neighborhood good.
Johnny, your mother's here to see you.
I don't want to see her.
She's your mother.
She's come here to tell me about all the trouble I'm causing her. Tell her to leave me alone. For once, just leave me alone.
I was afraid of something like this. You two will have to go, please.
Be back later, Johnny.
The book? I'll give it to him. We need the doctor, please.
We're gonna stomp him tonight, Johnny.
They brought a book for you, Johnny. Gone with the Wind. We can read it together a little later if you'd like.
Could I have a piece of paper and a pencil?
When I come back. I'm sorry, but you can't come in.
He's my son. I'm supposed to see him.
Please, not now.
This is the things we get after all the trouble we've gone to raising him. He'd rather be hoodlums.
The doctor will talk to you later.
Thought I'd find you here.
Hey, Cherry. Nice seeing you.
Pony Boy Salmon.
Sure. It's gonna be real rough tonight.
Randy's not gonna show up for the Rumble.
I know.
It's not because he's scared, it's just Bob was his best friend since grade school.
Johnny ain't showing up tonight at the Rumble either. And it ain't because he's not scared. He real scared.
How bad is Johnny?
Bad. Real bad. But if you have the time, would you go up?
I couldn't.
Why not?
'Cause he was the one that killed Bob. I know. He made it happen. He was the one that did it. But I just couldn't look at the person who killed him.
I don't get it.
You only knew his bad side. When he was drunk, he was horrible. It was the part of him that beat up Johnny. I knew it was him when he told me the story. He was so proud of those rings.
I have to go. Hey, Cherry.
Yeah,
Can you see the sunset real good from your side of town?
yeah.
You can see it real good from my side, too.
Thanks, Pony Boy. You did okay.
Wonders what happened to you. You look awful. You feel okay?
I'll be okay. I'll take a bunch of aspirin.
If you go ahead and fight anyways and you're sick, Derry will.
Hey, Derry won't know a thing. Just shut your mouth, all right?
You would think you could get away with murder living with your older sister, but she's stricter with you than your folks.
Hey, but Darian raised 2 boys.
That's true.
Hey. Okay, keep dropping stuff.
Well, get tension before a rumble.
Skin never hurt anyone. No weapons, no danger.
You got a fever?
I'll be okay. I'll get a hold of a little one.
If you get in a jam, holler.
Promise.
It's going to be that time!
Woo!
Is everybody happy? Woo!
I am a greaser.
Woo!
I am Sadie in the hood.
Ow!
I blacken the name of our fair city.
Get thee hence, white trash! I am a Soch! I am the privileged and the well-dressed. I throw beer blasts, drive fancy cars, and break windows at fancy parties.
And what do we do for fun?
We dump greasers! Where's Tim?
He'll be here. He's coming.
That's not all that's coming.
Alright, greasers, let's get this straight. Nothing but fists and the first to run loses, right?
You savvy real good!
I'll take on anyone.
Hello, Daria.
Hello, Paul.
That's Paul Holden. He was the best back on the football team in high school.
That's Soch?
They used to fool around. He's got to be a junior in college by now.
And Dari's gotta work. I'll take you.
You think you can handle me, Paul?
I can handle any greaser.
Wait for me, Alice!
Oh, we stopped them good. Look at them run. Chase them
home.
Chase them to Mexico.
Hey, you okay, kid?
I'll let you know after I count my teeth.
We got some guys hurt. I better go check on him.
Pony, come on, we have to go.
Where?
See Johnny, we have to tell Johnny.
Right now?
Yes, right now. He was getting worse when I left. He has to see you. I got a car parked over here.
Hey, let's go. We got there, nothing flat.
Wait right there, boys. You can't see him. He's dying.
Dying?
We're gonna see him, and if you give me any static, you'll end up on your own operating table!
You can see him, but it's because you're his friends, his family, not because of the gun.
Shall I call security?
Yes, nurse. Call security. Go ahead.
Johnny? Johnny Cage?
Hey, Pony and Dallas.
We won! We chased the socials out of our territory!
Fighting's no good.
Johnny, they're still writing about you in the papers, all that good stuff. I'm proud of you, Johnny, really proud.
Dallas, proud of me.
Hey, we're all proud of you.
Pony boy. Pony boy. Stay gold.
Please don't die, Johnny. Please don't die. This is what you get for helping people, you little punk. This is what you get. Please, Johnny. Don't die. You see, Pony? I was crazy for not wanting him to get me. If he got tough like me, he'd never been in this mess. If he got smelled like me, he wouldn't have run back to that church. This is what you get for helping people, Pony. Wise up. Get like me, and you don't get hurt. Look out for yourself, and nothing can touch you. You hear me, Pony? Wise up.
Johnny died. Dallas told him how we beat the Socials, and then he just died.
You had a call.
Dallas ran out all crazy. He couldn't take it.
Even Dallas has a breaking point.
He kept telling me to wise up.
Pony. Dallas is dead too.
We got a call from the police.
Dallas is dead? Dallas is dead too?
He pointed a gun at the security guards.
It wasn't loaded.
I didn't know that.
Dallas always got what he wanted. Dallas wanted to be dead.
His little buddy, there's nothing you can do.
Pony, what's wrong?
The world started spinning around me. Blobs and faces and visions in a red mist, all covering around my head. It felt so hot, and then someone was standing there. Soda, is somebody sick?
Yeah. Go back to sleep now.
What's the matter with me, Derry?
Fever, exhaustion, shock, a minor concussion.
Where'd I get the concussion?
I'm getting kicked in the head. I'm gonna sleep and delirious on Saturday night.
Derry, I'm never gonna make up all the schoolwork I missed. And they're talking about putting us in a home?
I don't know, baby. Johnny left you his copy of Gone with the Wind.
I don't want it. I never get past the part when the Southern gentlemen go riding into sure death because they're gallants.
Get some more rest.
The hearing was the next day. Cherry really surprised me.
Bob had been drinking. He was drunk. When he took me home, he said he was going back to fix up Pony and Johnny for picking up his girl. When I begged him, he told me to shut up and get out of his car. He was not himself. He was crazy. He was like that when he got drunk.
Sir, it was our fault. They only fought back when it looked like Bob was about to kill Ponyboy. It was self-defense.
The judge talked to the doctor and to one of my teachers. When he called me, I was scared stiff, but he hardly asked me anything. Did I like living with my siblings? What about school and stuff like that? He told me to stop chewing on my fingernails, and then he said it quitted, and the case was closed. I wish I could say that everything went back to normal then, but it didn't, especially me. I started running into things like the wall. I was lucky if I got home with the right notebooks and the same pair of shoes on my feet. I wasn't eating. Everything tasted like bologna, and I was lousing up in school.
Ponyboy, I'd like to talk to you about your grades.
I used to make A's in English, mostly because Mr. Simon has me do compositions. He's a real good guy who makes you think.
You're failing class right now, but I'm taking into consideration the circumstances. If you do well on your semester theme, I'll pass you.
Yes, sir, I'll try. What's the theme supposed to be?
Anything you think important. I want your own ideas, your experiences. At least 5 pages.
Like my first time going to the zoo?
If you think that's important.
Well, I'll tell you what's not important.
What is it?
Schoolwork. Why all the sweat?
Take it easy.
I'm gonna get a job as soon as I graduate, so why not drop out now? Get a head start.
You're not gonna drop out. With your brains, you could get a scholarship. We could put you through college.
Big deal.
Look, Johnny and Dallas were our friends too, but you don't stop living because you lose someone. You don't quit.
Look at Soda. He's a dropout, and he's doing just fine. So he can just lay off.
Anytime you don't like the way I'm running things, you can leave.
Don't. You guys. You can't get...
What's wrong with Soda?
We lost Sandy too.
No, we didn't. And she's in Florida with her grandma. They're writing.
A letter came back today that he sent to her. Wasn't even open, just marked return to sender.
Not even opened.
Sorry.
No, I'm sorry. Really, my fault.
I'm telling you the truth, Ponyboy. I dropped out because I'm dumb. Look, I'm happy working at a gas station with cars. You'd never be happy doing that. You have to understand about Dare too. She wants to have the chance you missed. We can't get hacked off at each other anymore. We've all we've got, and if we don't stick together, we don't have anything. Pony, if you make it, you're making it for all three of us.
What do you say, Pony Boy?
You guys gotta get out of here. I got a composition to write.
We'll think of something. You'll think of something.
See you later, buddy.
Something important. Johnny's handwriting.
I asked the nurse to give you this book so you can finish it. I want you to tell Dallas to look at a sunset. He'll probably think you're crazy, but ask him for me. Listen, I don't mind dying now. It's worth it saving those kids. Some of their parents even came by to thank me, and I know it was worth it. That guy who wrote the poem, he meant you're gold when you're a kid, like green. When you're a kid, everything's new, dawn. It's just that when you get used to everything, that it's day. The way you are, Pony, that's gold. There's still lots of good in the world. Tell Dallas. I don't think he knows.
Your buddy, Johnny. Semester composition. Teacher, Mr. Syme. Pony Boy Curtis. When I stepped out into the bright sunlight from the darkness of that movie house, I had only two things on my mind. Paul Newman and a ride home.